The Senate has just voted on the foreign aid package. The vote was 67 to 32, so the bill advances. It's valued at $95 billion. $95 billion of US taxpayer money will be given to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. So here's what's in the bill. Ukraine gets $61 billion. So this is in addition to the $110 billion that's already been approved for Ukraine since 2022. So you have to remember in our previous video, we already broke down how this money will be spent by Ukraine. So it's not just for defense and military. Billions and millions of dollars will be used to rebuild Ukraine. So this includes infrastructure projects. This includes funding the salaries of the Ukrainian government employees. Money will be given to the Ukrainian administration, discretionary spend. So we've already covered this. So this will bring Ukraine's total received to close to $171 billion. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but a lot of people, they can't really comprehend what that means. So I want to put this into perspective for you. So $171 billion. The Department of Housing and Urban Development says that it would cost $20 billion a year to end homelessness in America. So with that same amount of money that's given to Ukraine, we could have ended homelessness in America for the next 8.5 years. Another example, here's another comparison. Look at the Hoover Dam. Adjusted for inflation, that project, the Hoover Dam, cost $1 billion. So we could have built 3 Hoover Dams in every state with that Ukraine money. I'm saying this because I cannot just ignore the argument that's being made that the US taxpayer money would be better spent here in the US. For seniors, for childcare, homelessness, hunger, cost of living, healthcare, elderly care, education, you name it. But no, just simply no. Israel will get $14 billion more. This is in addition to their annual funding by US taxpayers of billions of dollars each year. And about $4.8 billion for Taiwan and other countries in the Pacific to defy China. So here's the recent developments. I want to be absolutely clear about this. They voted on it, but they didn't vote to pass it. The Senate voted to advance it. So the bill will now go through the amendment process. So the Senate's going to vote on this bill next week. That's the plan. And it has to be next week because after next week, the senators will go on vacation for 2 full weeks. So in order to pass the bill in the Senate, there has to be 60 votes. They need 60 votes. All the Democrats will support the bill, minus Bernie Sanders. So Sanders is independent, but he generally votes with the Democrats. But on this one, he's on the fence. So the Democrats will all vote yes because they're getting everything that they want. The Democrats asked to separate this bill from the border bill, and the Republicans agreed. Therefore, the foreign aid package is a standalone bill, just like the Democrats wanted. So the Democrats are on board, but the Republicans are split. We don't know how this is going to conclude, but if I were a gambling man, I would say that they're going to pass this bill, at least in the Senate. So here's what I found funny. So the senators, they go on vacation after next week, right? The Senate said that they're so serious about passing this bill, about passing this foreign aid package, that they're even willing to work the weekend before their vacation to get the job done. So, if you've been following the Senate or the senators, then you know that means that they're willing to go the extra mile, something that they probably wouldn't do for their fellow Americans. So you know that this is actually very serious. Okay, so once this passes in the Senate, then it's going to have to pass in the House of Representatives. And I want to tell you that right now the House is a disaster. That's the honest truth. The House, they don't want to give an opinion right now about this. So they're just commenting that we're just watching what the Senate does for the time being. So please let me know in the comments down below what you think about all this. Please subscribe. I'll keep you updated. And I thank you for the support. Take care.